please subscribe to our channel. Chanil Kular might not have reprised his role as Anwar in Sex Education's final season, but he's back on Netflix with new movie Accused. Directed by Boiling Point's Philip Barantini, Accused is an intense near-real-time thriller that sees Harry, played by Kular, mistaken as the suspect of a train bombing in London following a social media witch hunt. A victim of circumstance, Harry jumps on a train from London to house-sit at his parents' isolated cottage outside of town. While on the train, an alert is sent out. At the station, Harry just boarded. A terrorist attack claims the lives of several people and sends the internet into a flurry of activity. Harry arrives at his parents' home and calls his girlfriend Chloe while the news blasts coverage of the search to find out who is responsible for this vicious and callous act. Chloe remarks that the one photo being shared on the television looks a little like Harry. There is something about the side profile that bears a resemblance, despite the suspect's face being hidden underneath a baseball cap. Harry, a young Muslim, mistakenly identified as the perpetrator of a fictional London bombing. One minute Harry is feeling a joyous relief that he escaped such a dire situation. The next, he realizes that not only does his girlfriend see a similarity, but that other people on the platform at the station think so too. There is more footage. Only this time, it's two random girls who think there might have been walking ahead of the terrorist. The clip goes viral. We observe a series of microaggressions towards him on his journey, but it's only when he's on a suburban train out of the capital that news breaks of a terrorist attack on the station he has just passed through. When two people take it upon themselves to track down Harry at his parents' house where he's dog-sitting, Harry faces a fight to clear his name and to survive from the violent vigilante duo. It all builds to a violent finale that ends on a haunting shot, so let's dig into Accused ending to explain all. Major spoilers ahead if you haven't seen the movie yet. After the two vigilantes, known only as Black Mask and White Mask, break into his house and kill the family dog, Harry manages to escape their clutches and seek safety in his neighbor's house. Unfortunately, Mrs. Daly is a bit of a racist and she believes what she's hearing on the radio, namely that Harry is a terrorist. While she pretends to help him, she sends out a signal to his tormentors and Black Mask arrives. It looks like Black Mask has the upper hand on Harry, but Harry manages to overpower the intruder and kills him with several blows from a nearby hammer. Harry leaves Mrs. Daly's house and makes it to a car, only to take an unfortunately timed rest as White Mask catches up with him. White Mask starts to livestream his vengeance against Harry, trying to force him to apologize for what he didn't do. White Mask is happy to let Harry try to run away, and Harry heads to the treehouse in his parents' garden, which we saw earlier in the movie was a bit run down. This is to White Mask's disadvantage, as he tracks Harry into the treehouse only to fall through the rotten floorboards and become impaled. As Harry leaves, White Mask begs him to not leave him to die, but Harry just walks away. Accused then cuts to a news report where it's revealed that the bomber was actually a 28-year-old white man called Paul Locke. Unlike the reports about the Harry accusations, the news report is filled with people calling Paul harmless and a kind, gentle soul. It's an obvious dig at the racial bias theme of the movie, how Harry looked like an obvious terrorist and the actual terrorist couldn't possibly be Paul because his school teachers couldn't ever imagine Paul acting like this. A week later, we see Harry being interviewed by a reporter who asks him, "A lot of people will have assumed that your life has gone back to normal, so to start, I want to know how you feel about that." We don't get to see Harry's response, but it's obvious that his life can't possibly go back to normal as we see him anxious over a buzzing phone notification, a throwback to the string of notifications that came in when he was accused online of being a bomber. While we see all of the anonymous people who accused Harry delete their tweets and posts about him, it won't be so easy for Harry to just delete the traumatic experience that resulted from the online witch hunt. So that's Accused ending explained. I hope you like this video. Please leave a comment and subscribe to this channel. See you in another video. Bye.